smackovich. Holy smackovich indeed here, guys. Oh my God, this sick crap that I just got done seeing. Now, you guys know me, know my channel and everything. I advocate for my drivers all the time because, hey, we are important. But if the driver messes up and does something wrong, I'm going to put him on blast just as well. And this driver right here has just screwed it up for the rest of us, like big time, okay? He's going to make it so even more safety things and everything else are going to come out into play that are going to make it even harder for drivers to be able to, go out there and make their money. Now, this story I have found like on so many different news outlets, but so many of them play like different clips of everything. So I put a couple of the clips together for everybody here. You can hear from their family, her best friend, and everything else. This was just a very sad, tragic thing, and my condolences to her family and her friends out there because this just should not have happened. Okay, and then I even was reading further down on the report, and I guess the guy even tried to come up with some bogus crap and tried to act like some black dude was trying to rob him. And then that's what really happened to her and everything that went down. But you know what? Thankfully, in the end, he admitted it. And hopefully he's going to get everything he deserves. And yeah, he did it to himself. And I feel zero bad for him at all. He's going to get everything he deserves. Because you just can't do that. You play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. And come on now, man. Of all the people out there, to try to hook up with, you don't try to hook up with your passengers, and you sure as heck don't do stuff like that. And that's why I tell drivers, riders, everybody alike, always make sure you're prepared and protect yourselves by any means necessary. Always stay alert around your surroundings and everything else. Drivers and riders, both share your location. Let people know where you are at all times, okay? So that way things like this, hopefully may not happen as often or frequently, and that's why I tell drivers to have dash cameras. Passengers, hey, you want to live stream or FaceTime somebody we're in your car? By all means, do so. Anything you feel you need to do to stay safe. And riders and drivers alike, always go with your gut. Riders, if you pull up, you don't like the driver or anything else, hey, cancel, get another ride, right? Drivers, you pull up, you don't like the situation or anything else, hey, cancel. You can always find another ride, right? Okay? Use your common sense, use your brain, and hopefully we can help, things like this not happen. Sadly, they did the background check for the driver and everything else, but nobody knows when you're going to go crazy until you go crazy. So, on the aspect of that, you can't really blame these companies for the driver losing his crap, just the same as, well, a rider, they don't have any kind of background or anything. But at least a driver does. But like I said, you don't know when someone's going to snap. So just doing a background check not necessarily going to do a mentality check. But guys, take a look at all this stuff and then comment down below on how you feel this stuff could have been prevented or handled differently. And please, stay safe out there.
Monday.
Police say an Uber driver is responsible for the crime. The victim's mother spoke with WRTV's Adam Shooms. She is urging people to remain vigilant while using rideshare services.
She was fun. She was courageous. A ball of life.
Risa Dixon talks about her daughter Shanti in the past tense.
I keep waiting for her to walk through the door, but I know she's not gonna walk through the door.
Police say her 30-year-old daughter's body was found in a wooded area near East Raymond Street and South Sherman Drive on Monday.
For people that's out there doing stuff like that man did to my child, because you picked up a stripper at work and you thought wasn't nobody gonna care, we care. And y'all can't do that.
Court documents say her Uber driver, 29-year-old Francisco Valadez, picked Dixon up around 3:30 Sunday morning from work at Sunset Strip off West 16th Street. According to court documents, Valadez attempted to have sex with her in the backseat of his car, but there was a fight. Valadez told police he shot her.
If you in the rideshare, get on FaceTime with somebody. Take self-defense classes. Get you some protection that you're comfortable with. We can't prevent everything, and we can't stop everything, but we can cut it down.
The nonprofit What's My Name reiterates that message about rideshare safety.
Everything that we do, again, is before you get into the car, the education, the stop, ask, match, and inform. Matching the license plates, asking the driver, what's my name?
When you feel like you got to do what you got to do and it don't feel right, don't do it. And I know she was just trying to get home from work.
The Dixons hope their daughter's legacy lives on.
Do not let what happened diminish what she put out in the world.
They have a right to exist freely in our community without fear of something heinous happening to them.
Police say an Indianapolis Uber driver shot and killed a woman who was riding with him and then dumped her body on the southeast side of the city. This is an update to a story we first brought you on Monday.
Now, investigators say the crime happened over the weekend, but the woman's body wasn't found until Monday afternoon. Tonight, WRTV's Adam Shooms is learning more from police about what they say happened.
This is 30-year-old Chanty Dixon.
She's a hustler. She's going to do whatever she got to do to take care of her family.
Her best friend, Pino William, told us about the woman she was.
If I was there, it wouldn't happen. We always made sure we got home safe.
Police say Dixon's body was found Monday afternoon near East Raymond Street and South Sherman Drive on Indy's southeast side. Court documents say the family became suspicious after they didn't hear from her after she got off work Sunday morning. The family filed a missing persons report on Monday morning. Court documents say 29-year-old Uber driver Francisco Valadez told police he picked Dixon up from her work around 3:30 Sunday morning. He attempted to have sex with her in his car, but got angry after a fight with Dixon, and he shot her. Court records allege Valadez dragged her body from the car, sexually assaulted her, and left her body in a wooded area. Police arrested him for Dixon's murder.
This is disgusting. It's disturbing.
IMPD said using rideshare apps are generally safe. Police are urging people to share their location with friends and family members and say you can always ask a driver to pull over if you don't feel safe.
As a woman, this hits differently for me. Women, girls, mothers, they have a right to exist freely in our community without fear of something heinous happening to them. They have a right to walk, bike, order a ride share without fearing something bad will happen
About
to
a murder
them.
investigation here in Indianapolis. A rideshare driver admits to detectives he shot and killed a female customer.
That woman's body was discovered on the near southeast side yesterday. CBS 4's Jesse Wells spoke to the woman's family and to police at the IMPD police chief about this case.
The victim's family tells me they tracked her phone down to these woods where they found her body and called police. Less than 24 hours later, IMPD had the suspect in custody and are now preaching a message of prevention.
Just after 1 o'clock Monday afternoon, in these woods on Indy's near southeast side, a woman who had been reported missing hours earlier was found naked with a shirt pulled over her head. Police believe 30-year-old Chanty Dixon had been sexually assaulted and shot to death.
This is just disgusting all around, and it did not have to happen.
Police claim a 29-year-old Uber driver, Francisco Valadez, picked up the victim from work early Sunday morning and drove Dixon to her home at this apartment complex just a few feet from the woods where she was murdered. According to this affidavit, Valadez gave conflicting stories, but eventually admitted to shooting the victim while trying to have sex with her. After dumping Dixon's body, the suspect confessed he tried to have sex with her again.
This is a family's worst nightmare. We're disgusted by these allegations.
Police quickly used rideshare information from Uber to help track down the accused killer.
Rideshares continue to be an excellent and a safe option to use when you're out in our community.
While they insist the murder in these woods is an isolated incident, IMPD says rideshare users can always share their location with friends and family, and women should trust their instincts if things feel dangerous.
Women, you have a right to exist in this community safely, and you have a right to use these rideshares safely. Trust yourself.
This is disgusting. It's disturbing. Ms. Dixon, especially her family, no one deserves to be treated this way in our community.
Finally, formal charges by the prosecutor's office in this case are still pending. In the meantime, IMPD asks anyone who may have had a suspicious encounter with the suspect using rideshare in recent weeks to contact their department.